Buenos dias. We've just arrived at Falls de Iguazu, and we are going to embark on a walking tour. There are about 5 different tours that we can take, so we're going to pick one of them, the Circuito Superior, which will take us to the top of the falls, and we'll check that out. Good?
Sounds good.
Let's go see the falls.
All right.
First trail we're going to take is going to be the Superior Trail, which will take us up to the upper part of the falls so we can check this out. And the second trail we're going to take is the Inferior Trail, which will take us down here, and we'll be able to see the falls from this angle here. Should be an interesting day. We've just entered the Green Trail, which is a trail through the jungle. I think it will take us to the Superior Trail, the one that we originally planned on going to, but we were told to go down here. Okay, we're just walking through the jungle, and I'm going to be quiet, and we'll see if we can pick up the sounds of the jungle. It's rarely quiet in the jungle. There's always some kind of sound from the animals that are here. Well, we've just discovered that we can take a train to another part of the falls called the Devil's Throat. It's a 3-hour hike, and we weren't sure how we were going to do that, but a train comes by here every half an hour. So that will be the third option that we have later on this afternoon. But while it's a little cooler this morning, we'll do the Superior hike. Well, it is the middle of the summer holidays down here for the Argentinian people, and there are hordes and hordes of people, which I guess is to be expected because it is probably one of the #1 tourist attractions in the entire country. But here comes the only tourist I'm interested in right here.
I just saw an iguana.
You just saw an iguana, our first wildlife sighting.
Yes.
Well, we've just entered the Superior Trail. It's going to take us to the upper falls. The entrance to that trail happens to be a bridge over this creek. And there's my favorite tourist taking her picture. Well, it appears we took the right trail. The crowds have thinned out quite a bit, and it's a lot more pleasant. This is our first glimpse of part of the waterfalls in Falls de Iguazu. Another tiny glimpse. We're getting closer and closer. Yes, it's an absolutely spectacular view of the falls. See how big it is? This is another view of the falls that gives us a panorama of a lot more of the falls, but not all of it. There's still a lot more to come. Not only is the main part of the falls over there where the majority of the water is rushing through, there are also dozens of creeks like this that we're walking across that spill into the valley. Just entered another platform that gives us another magnificent view of this falls. If we choose, later on in the day, we can actually take a boat ride that'll take us right up to the part of the falls that's falling, and we'll get soaking wet apparently. Every time we turn a corner, we see something new, something different. More we didn't even know was there. This is incredible. There's a vulture sitting right on the edge of the waterfall. Just waiting for something to die. And here we are with another magnificent view. Here we are in a long line of running, but here's a fairly major stream that drops over that ledge there and tumbles down into the valley below. There it is, cascading over the ledge. You see another viewing platform a little further down there. Again, one of the dozens of creeks that cascades over the ledge. Here we can get a real sense of the immense power of the water that's tumbling over these ledges. This is absolutely incredible. I know it's going to be tougher here because of the rural waterfall, but it's all I can do. We're standing a mere 40 meters away from the edge where the water tumbles over into that chasm. Lake, where all this water comes from, is in this direction up here. One of the things I didn't expect would be to be walking on a metal grate path for the entire length of the trail. I guess that's one way to keep the crowds in check.
And to make it accessible to everyone. The waterfalls are spectacular. So is the flora and the fauna. So we don't, I don't want us to forget to look around, to take our time, and to look at everything that this incredible jungle has to offer. I'm really glad we made the effort to come here.
Yes. And now we have this fella here entertaining us. Some kind of lizard or iguana making its way through the grass. In order to access the lower part of the falls, we have to negotiate a way down a very long series of stairs. This is the first view we have from the interior trail that we are starting to walk on now. Suzanne, this looks like a wonderful place to go for a little swim.
Yes.
We're still going down, 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 but now we have a beautiful glimpse. We are embarking on a train ride up to the Devil's Throat. Unfortunately, the trail is closed. We can't walk in and see it, but we can take a ride on the train up to the station and then back. We're going to end our day with a bit of a train ride. Suzanne, what do you think? How was your day?
Oh, it was fantastic. Hot though. The humidity factor is through the roof. But it's awesome. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but there are hundreds and hundreds of butterflies flying around out here. We'll see if you can pick them out. We are arriving at Devil's Throat Station right now. We'll probably disembark and then turn around and get right back on the next train going back. I don't know if you can see it, but there are thousands and thousands of butterflies flying around Suzanne out there. Beautiful. Just hundreds of them. The first route we did is the Superior route, and we went up here, checked out all these viewpoints, all the way down here and then back, and then we walked back here. Inferior trail, which is out to here, check this viewpoint out, and then back up to here. And then we did the railway here, right up to the station here, but this part is closed, so we have to come all the way back here. This pretty much concludes our visit to the Argentinian side of the Iguazu Falls. This is end of part one, the Argentinian side of Iguazu Falls. Tomorrow we are going to go visit. We're going to, well, we get to do it all over again on the Brazilian side, which apparently is even more spectacular, if you can believe it. So we are looking forward to that. All this high humidity, the jungle. Stay tuned for the next episode of Iguazu Falls, the Brazilian side. There's our ride.